Namaskaram. I am Anupama Devarajan, disciple of Sangeeta Kala Acharya, Guru Srimati Radha Nambudri. I am very happy to be a part of Kala Prashala's Offstage series. Today, I will be briefly talking about the topic Ragas, Rasas and Roga Nivaranam. We have all heard statements such as Amritavarshini Ragam brings rain. The Ragam Neelambari should be sung or heard in order to get a good night's sleep. The Raga Kamas is best suited for Shringara. I often used to wonder whether these statements had any basis. Were these myths or reality? As a student and practitioner of both Sangeetam as well as Natyam, I have grown to realize that music does have a meaningful impact on our body, physically as well as mentally, and also on the environment around us. Scientifically speaking, music is very powerful because of the sound wave frequencies that it generates, which resonates within and around us. These frequencies impact the energy channels or the nadis within our body and also the nerve centers or the chakras. The word raga literally means color. In Carnatic music, a raga is a unique melody made up of a specific set of swarams sung in a certain manner. It can be in a certain ascending or descending order. It can have certain permissible phrases, and it may have certain gamakas or intonations associated with it. The spacing and interplay between the swaram frequencies gives rise to different sound waves, like splashes of colors, allowing different ragas to create different moods. Before we go more deeply into this, let me do a little fun demonstration to show how different ragas can create different moods. Let me tell you a little story. Let us close our eyes and imagine this setting. It is dusk time in a lush green forest, and a little rabbit is happily skipping along a little winding path through the forest. Sa ni pa ga ni pa pa ga ri sa ri ga re ga pa ni sa ni ga ri sa. Suddenly, across his path comes a lion roaring majestically. Ta na The little rabbit starts quaking with fear. He pleads with the lion, "Please spare my life." The lion looks at him and says, "Dear little rabbit, today is your lucky day. I am not hungry. Please run along and have a wonderful evening." Hearing this, the rabbit is very happy and continues along his path, skipping happily. Da da sa pa pa da ga ga pa re ga sa re ga pa da sa re ga re sa. In this little tale, I have used the ragams Hamsadhvani and Mohanam to show the rabbit happily skipping along the path. I have used the majestic ragam Atana to show the roaring lion. I have used the pleading Saveri when the rabbit begs for mercy. This tale had a happy ending. I could have changed the ending to say, the lion looked at the rabbit, immediately pounced on him and ate him up, and that was the end of the poor little rabbit. By changing just one note, the Gandharam, a happy and joyous Mohanam, sa re ga pa da sa, changes into a melancholic Shivaranjani, sa re ga pa da sa, sa da pa ga re sa. This shows how the spacing between the notes of a raga greatly impacts the mood of the raga. The concept of samvaditva or consonance talks about the ratios of the frequencies between different notes. This is closely linked to the concept of chords in Western music. For example, if we sing the first and the fifth note, sa pa, or the first and the third, sa ga, we get a happy feeling. But there are certain swarams such as the Shuddha Rishabham, the Komal Rishab, sa re, or the Sadharana Gandharam, sa ga, which create a tinge of pathos. Even within the same raga, different phrases and the way we handle them can create different impacts. For example, the majestic raga Atana, which I had used to show the roar of the lion, ta na na ah. In another context, Atana can also be very pleading. For example, ta ra na. The same raga, different phrases handled in different ways can create different impacts. The moods created by ragas depends on a lot of factors. For example, the pitch used, the tempo, the phrases of the raga used, the instruments used. All this affects the mood a raga can create. The concept of rasanubhava through music has been known since ancient times, and proof of this are the wonderful compositions by our great Vagyakaras. The beautiful lyrics they have used and the ragas they have selected to compose these songs in show the emotions and experience they had when they sang these songs. This experience transmitted through us is called rasa. The concept of rasa has been handled extensively in Bharata Muni's Natya Shastra. The 9 rasas or the Navarasas as we know them today are Shringara, love, Hasya, laughter, Karuna, compassion, Raudra, anger, Veera, bravery, Bhayanaka, fear, Bhibhatsa, disgust, Adbhuta, wonder, and the 9th rasa, Shantarasa, peace, devoid of any emotions. There is a beautiful shloka in the Saundarya Lahari composed by Sri Adi Shankara, which describes the emotions as experienced by Devi, Divine Mother herself. I have tuned this shloka in Ragamalika using different ragas to portray different emotions. Shive Shring Shringaraardra Shive Shringaraardra Taditarajane Kutsanapara Taditarajane Kutsanapara Sarosha Gangayam Sarosha Gangayam Girisha Charite Vismayavati Girisha Charite Vismayavati Harahibhyo bhita Harahibhyo bhita Sarasiruha Saubhagya Janani Sarasiruha Saubhagya Janani Sakhishu Smera Sakhishu Smera Te Mai Janani Drishtihi Sakaruna Janani Drishtihi Sakaruna I have used Shringara, Kamas, Shive Shringaraardra Taditarajane Kutsanapara Bhivatsa Ragam Rasikapriya Sarosha Gangaya Atana for Raudra Rasa, anger. Girisha Charite Vismayavati Amritavarshini for wonder. Harahibhyo bhita Harahibhyo bhita Ragam Revati for fear, Bhayanaka. Sarasiruha Saubhagya Janani Ragam Mohanam for Saubhagyam. Sakhishu Smera Riti Gaule to denote Hasya. Te Mai Janani Drishtihi Sakaruna Janani Hamsa Nandi to denote Karuna. The Ragas and Rasas are very subjective and can be perceived differently by different people, and can even be perceived differently by the same person at different times of the day or in different environments. This depends on a lot of factors, some of which I have already mentioned before. The intensity of the mood or the rasa also has to be taken into consideration. One can be slightly irritated or angry or furious. One can be a little sad, very sad or depressed, or can have overwhelming grief. The topic of ragas and rasas has no boundaries. Ragas have a deep impact on us as well as the environment around us. The Raga Amrita Varshini and also the Hindustani Raga Megh Malhar is known to have brought rains and cooled down the atmospheric temperatures. Tansen Ji is said to have lit lamps in Emperor Akbar's court just by singing the Raga Deepak. It is also said that he used to sing every evening in order to calm down Emperor Akbar. This brings us to the third aspect of today's topic, Roga Nivaranam. Raga Chikitsa or music therapy, to channel the power of music to heal, is a topic of extensive study and research even today. It is said that the Ragam Darbari Kannada, which is known as Darbari in Hindustani music, was sung by Tansen Ji to help de-stress Emperor Akbar after a long day in court. The Ragam Ananda Bhairavi is said to alleviate stomachache. Other ragas which have healing properties are Raga Neelambari, which is known to help in insomnia, Raga Yaman, which is said to alleviate arthritis, Ragams Hindolam and Vasanta, which are said to help in gastritis, to name a few of the ragas for Roga Nivaranam. Of course, the intensity, purity and the depth of the raga, which is very important to have a deep positive impact, comes with years of sadhana and experience. This is a very vast subject, and I hope that today's little introduction will spark an interest and pave the way for further discussions. I once again thank Shri Kumar of Kala Prashala for giving me this opportunity to present a topic that is very close to my heart, Ragas, Rasas and Roga Nivaranam. Namaskaram.